And we're back. This is the 42-minute and 4-second mark. So you should see Robert Duvall in that pose right there. This is halfway through the movie. I'm going to rest it here because I can't show this stuff. You know I can't do that. Would love to, but I'll show a little bit at the end. How's that? How about that? Okay. So give me a minute to get my headphones on, or actually not even a minute. Okay. I'm going to give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now this movie, this is the credits. We started with the credits, right? Rolling backwards. It's like if you were to play the movie backwards, right, from the way George intended it, it would seem that you're going back to the superstructure. You're going back into the structure from the wild. Whereas this movie is played from left to right, it seems like it's right to left. So, do you escape the superstructure or do you escape the wild to go back? Do you leave for the wild or do you leave for the superstructure? So now they're fucking with Robert Duvall right now. This is the kind of movie that it's almost a silent movie in that you could play some heavy metal, some death metal, some rock and roll music over this. You could watch this movie in silence with your favorite tunes on there to represent death and destruction and the man taking over. I mean, this movie was made during the civil rights. You know, John F. Kennedy died, his brother Bobby died, Dr. King died. Dr. King was still alive, I think, in '67 when the student film was made. So we're in this white void. We were here just a moment ago with the police poking Robert Duvall around. So THX-1138, seeing somebody. Is that Donald Pleasance? Is that Donald Pleasance he sees? He's waving to somebody. Wait back. Oh, no, maybe it's Law. Is it Law? Yeah, it's Law. So they're together again. And his plan is to get her out. I mean, well, she made the plan first. I just watched Modern Times starring Charlie Chaplin. That was the final Charlie Chaplin movie starring his character, right? With the little derby hat and the cane and the little mustache twitch. That's the movie that's shown in The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. And in that movie, it kind of foreshadows Madness for Two, in which you had two broken people in a city, right? Here it's a superstructure. You got Law and THX. But in the modern times, and even in Joker 2, you had two people. Now in Joker 2, it was all a lie. And in this movie, you're going to find out the same thing. But in the Charlie Chaplin movie, it was a happy ending. They both walked off into the sunset or sunrise together down that highway. No, but this is the awkward love scene. I mean, some people were pushing it and got Me Too'd. There was too much Me Too and Time's Up bullshit. I mean, some guys I felt bad for. I kind of feel bad. You know, I don't blame Robert Duvall. I would have done the same shit, but it's like you don't get to do everything you want. A little bit of nudity, but not too much. Here come the police officer robots. See, all THX wants to do is fight the system. There's some titties about. Oh, that was what you came here for, right? Nope. Help is on the way. Oh, just a little bit. You can see a little bit on the left margin, but I want to be very careful here. Anyway, see how they're fucking with him again. So yeah, George was mad that people didn't understand this movie. What this it's kind of straightforward. It's the hero who goes against the system. So they got him again. How did he carry him off like that? That's I didn't even think about it. He just carried him off like nothing happened. Like that's a heavy man. Stunt people. So this is the most nonsensical part of the movie where they're just talking shit, and they're all these prisoners or all these workers are sitting in in a collection, a cluster. They're all sitting here. There's a you got these dwarves, these little people that are part of this. It's sort of like the Morlocks in The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Oh yeah, Donald Pleasance. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's not too happy about what's happened. I think George said that he had a hard time getting Donald to remember his lines, but yeah. Robert Duvall was a natural. Too bad Robert Duvall didn't show up in any of the Star Wars movies. Hmm. Yeah. So he's got all these ideas. Obviously, he's not the one that makes it through because only one person does. I mean, spoiler alert: this movie's like how many years old? It's 55 years old. You should know what happens. This actor was in Star Trek. He was the old man, Mr. H. Trost, and that was the actually it wasn't the final episode of Star Trek. It was the one where they go to the through the libraries and they go to these different. That's the only. It's the only episode of Star Trek where you don't see the bridge of the Enterprise. Actually, no. Wasn't there two episodes like that? I think there were two episodes that you really don't see the Enterprise. One was uh, the penultimate episode, right? And then there was another one where the beginning of that Star Trek episode started with like tertiary characters, like characters that you didn't care about. It was about those the slug creature in the tunnels. Yeah, I like this. They're going on and on about stuff. See, this old man's having fun with the dialogue. Oh my god, this some creepy shit going on. But it's all metaphors. It's all implied. Oh my god. Yeah, punch him. It's all right. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. George Lucas says this was the moment where he was worried about people coming in and asking questions. See, I like that these guys can overpower the police. See, the police only exist to kind of have some semblance of order, right? It's like when a corporation's been around for too long, you have the ambassador of colored pencils. Like what are all these jobs? These useless jobs. Their job is pretty much useless. Their job is to just make things look nice and neat. Like, are they there to protect? Who are they protecting? Who are the criminals? There are no criminals in the formal sense, right? There are people who are lashing out because they're tired of the same fucking thing happening every day. It's living the same life. It's like Groundhog Day, the same life over and over. See, but see, Donald Pleasance thinks that's what he wants. But THX knows that's what he wants. I see. So I guess, so I guess he has a gay crush on him, whatever. But he's not he's not snitching on the guy. I mean, that's the only good thing about this character that Donald does is that he doesn't snitch on him. He knows what he's going to do, and he's going to say, "Oh, I'll be with you. Yeah, we'll go do this." Hmm. Okay, so now we see the little person, the dwarf. Oh, he's still shaving his head. Yeah, it's Peter Dinklage, everybody. But the creatures originally they were just guys in suits, little guys in suits. But then George Lucas kind of fudged it to make them look more fantasy looking. See, there's all kinds of molestation, but it's all implied. Everything is implied and interpreted a certain way, which is the best way to tell a story is to leave some things open ended. See, Star Wars, of course, Star Wars has a uniformity, right? THX is more vague, but this is more like, okay, here's a story, here's the timeline, this is when these things happen here. 1, 2, and 3 are here, 4, 5, and 6 are here, Rogue One is here, the Rebels are here, Andor is over here, and the Old Republic's way over there. The High Republic's somewhere in the near the top of the line, near the middle. This is one story, and you don't need a sequel, really. It's weird. It's almost like when I went to special ed school, and I have hemophilia, but that qualified me to be in special education for the first. I mean, from kindergarten through 5th grade, I was in special ed. That's the way that school was. I would have been in special ed through the 8th grade, but I had problems. But you see kids who have mental issues, and yeah, I had to deal with kids like that. It's like when Homer Simpson was put in charge of. He was the ambassador of safety in the basement of the power plant. Well, Homer Simpson did. They got him out of the way because they didn't want him there during the inspections. So he was in charge of really two dumber people than him. All right, he's gonna go check it out. Hmm. I forgot what he dropped. I like how he dropped whatever he dropped. It was like in a perfect formation. That might have been a CGI effect. Difficult to tell. That little 5 point thing, that little pentagon. If that was a real thing and he dropped it like that, that's brilliant. But if it was just something else. See, George Lucas doesn't need AI. George Lucas can get somebody to do it right. Or maybe he does. I don't know. That's amazing. We this video is going on 14 minutes. We are 14 minutes without THX, without Robert Duvall talking. Robert Duvall does not say a single syllable. Everybody's reacting around him. So it's like you are the hero, right? Like Nintendo characters, like Samus and Link and Mario. They don't really say anything. Yeah, the hero doesn't have to say much. He doesn't have to say anything. Not a thing. Ah, here we go. Now he's direct. Now he's talking, but now he's directing. So here we have a hologram, but it's an actual, like, kind of almost realized person. This is AI in its heightened form. Like, it's almost real. Everybody except Robert Duvall's dead, I think, and the girl's still alive. He looks like somebody you'd see today, like a like Michael. He looks like Michael Clark Duncan or a basketball player or like Magic Johnson at 5 years out of retirement, right? Like from the '90s. Ha ha ha! We're going in circles, damn it. Yeah, this is where they go through the traffic. Oh yeah, they go through the doorway. Oh, here we go. That's the worst traffic. It's a mess. Yeah, trying to get through that. It's like the shopping malls. It's overcrowding, right? That's how terrorist attacks happen. They just look for the biggest crowds and drop their bombs and shit. But yeah, this is a lot, and the THX sound of the surround sounds so good with the headphones. So I guess if you want to put your headphones on for any moment, this is the moment to put your headphones on. You won't be able to hear me, but that's fine. And now we're back to some regular sound. There's another cute female. Felons. 5241 Sen. Okay, so 5241 Sen is Donald Pleasant's character. I like this. Looks like Camino with the clones. I mean, look at this. It looks like something out of Camino with the Attack of the Clones and shit. Oh, Sen is. I'm sorry. The Sen is the girl. Hmm. So it's a system that's falling apart that doesn't change. I mean, in real life, I mean, corporations, even corporations, as shitty as they can be, they have to change. They have to evolve, or else they're going to have the same problems as in THX. Oh, nope. I don't think so. Mode 7. Oh, that's the first time we heard of Mode 7 before the Super Nintendo. Oh my god, that's Coruscant. Holy shit. Or it's the Death Star superstructure. I don't know. Holy shit. So yeah, Mode 7, that would be like what, 20 years. Very high tech. This is such a, this movie. Every time I watch this movie, it interprets itself a new way. Oh my god. This is 2000s technology. This is not 1971. And now we're back to 1971. George knew what he wanted. He looked at a lot of different things traveling around. He said, I want this. I'm going to storyboard this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Yeah. They go down in different industrial sites for the movie. They just cobble it all together to say this is all part of one structure. This is a computer room. So they were in a garage, and then they were part of not dilapidated, but a building under construction, then another industrial building, then another computer room. It's all part of the same place, but they're different places in real life shot. All right, I'm going to switch. Well, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to switch light sources. Oh, they're the police looking for them. Now they're looking for them because they want them to go back to the way things were, and you can't. One person's going to break out. It has to happen. I mean, this is all stuff that has been happening for many, many years, uh, maybe centuries. I mean, that old man, maybe what was left of the Buck Rogers era of like, let's create this structure and save mankind. Yeah, very soft spoken. These are not angry, aggressive officers, but they'll do angry, aggressive shit. But they're not wholly mean as you would see in stormtroopers. The way Disney can dumb write that stuff. A lot of industrial stuff happening. All right, switching light sources now. All right. Yeah, I love these. A lot of purplish lights. A lot of things happening. All these things. What does all of it mean? I mean, to us, the observer, it doesn't mean anything. These guys, between Sen and THX and Donald Pleasance, they all know what this stuff means. They all know what it means. It has meaning, but we don't care. We just see a bunch of complicated shit. And we can't figure it out. So much bullshit that they really weave together. It's so good. But that's what life is. It's all a bunch of complicated shit. This is the results of the world that Buck Rogers saved. I mean, that was the 1930s that Buck Rogers saved the world, but this is the 1970s. Our leaders are dead. Nixon's a little bit corrupt. Okay, we have civil rights movements. There's drugs. We're reacting to the Vietnam War. There's a lot going on. That's what George has been doing, right? But Disney, of course, Disney doesn't give a shit. What was Disney doing in the 1970s? Making what? Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians. Okay, so they're now going to a different point. Is that Sen? I don't think we see Sen anymore after that last point, but I could be wrong. Oh no, that's somebody else. I like that fake stapler thing. What is that? They must be implants. They're not reading them. So if they read them, she would know that's not a real person, right? Oh shit. You gave it away. Gotta go now. Time to leave. The Three Stooges there. Yeah, but what is a budget? What is money? What is finance? What does it all mean? It's a hyper realized version of money. And it's something that we kind of see now with Bitcoin. There's so many interpretations of this. I mean, there's no need for fashion. There's no need for style because the white clothes have taken over all that. There is the God. And we see who the God is at some point. Um, Donald Pleasant still prays. Hmm. Like he hasn't accepted this. THX has. Oh. Hmm. And there are people that can't change. This is the evil empire. Yeah, I got to report you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're running. Oh, can't go that way. Got to go another way. See, the fact there's a lot of buildings with interiors with white walls that made it easier for George Lucas to make this movie. And now this is where he finds out the harsh truth. They're trying to get in. What is the location of La? 3417. Terminated. Yeah, I forget. La is the girl, and Sen must be Donald Pleasance. I'm getting my designations confused. Of course, the designations of like La and THX and Sen, that would be transferred over to the clones for the Clone Wars. You got Rex, you got Cody. Oh shit. She was consumed. She got turned into food. Soylent Green? That's what happens now. His plan was to go with her. So it's not modern times. It's not even close to Joker. Because at least Joker, the girl was dead, but the girl's dead. You know, I was thinking about the Truman Show with Jim Carrey, or Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. Yeah, he got Annie McDowell, and Jim Carrey got that one, the girl that played the first lady in Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland. But that's not this movie. This movie, the girl's gone. There's nothing he can do. He has to go alone. Darth Vader wanted Padme, but Darth Vader could not get Padme. In his anger, he killed her. Oh shit. Maybe you could take her instead. Take that girl instead. There's the traffic. You know, I was thinking about I was in a neighborhood one day back in 2000 2001. I saw this box, and in this box on trash day was a bunch of love letters a guy sent to a girl, and maybe one response from the girl, and they were all thrown in the trash, like just hanging out on trash day. Just makes you think about the effort. Now they're the children. These are the children, the future workers. Those are like inhibitors. Now, as a hemophiliac, I can kind of identify with that. I never had an inhibitor, but I do know people that do. Those kids have no idea what's going on, but they go along with it. So yeah, I mean, you throw your whole love life away. Oh, there it is. There's the city. This is 2000s technology, supervised by Rick McCallum and Rob Coleman. There. So it's just THX and the hologram. Donald Pleasance, Sen is not going to join. Look at those future cars. Because George Lucas worked on cars. Well, no time like the fucking present. Now, of course, the idea is that because he's a hologram, he can't drive the fucking car. Tries to start it, but it won't go. Like he doesn't know how to drive the car. He's not programmed for that. All right, Robert Duvall just gets in the car. See, he's a hologram. He can't leave the structure. He would not function. The structure is what literally made him. I suppose there's one way he could have left was like transfer himself into a computer hard drive and function as something else, but he's programmed to be in that structure. And THX doesn't have the time to reprogram him to go out the structure with him, so it's like those cars you see on hanging around Coruscant at night. Oh, that's a mess. So that's it for him. There's Sen. So the police have found him. Come with us if you want to live. So he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go with them. The children get processed. They get inhibitors stuck in their arms. That was THX a long time ago. So there's nobody left. There's nobody left but THX. This is the one where George Lucas pissed off that one stunt man that did a crazy stunt on his bike, but you had to wait like 10 seconds before you go and like turn off the cameras and shit. This is a race. This is like episode 2 of Star Wars or episode 6, where you're where what is it? What's her name? Was you had Jango Fett and that other bounty hunter, the Changeling. Shit, that's driving through Coruscant. Oh yeah, so they have all these measurements. All this makes sense in for them, but it's like it's supposed to be the not the distant future, but a future where all everything is complicated, and this is what we deal with. This sort of safe environment. But he doesn't. But Robert Duvall doesn't want safe anymore. He wants to get the fuck out. Temperature left. Time left. I love these one angle shots. Most movies don't do that anymore. They want to show you from multiple angles. They have to show you everything all the time. That's why we have CGI. With CGI, you have seamless movements with cameras, with one take cameras. It's all about cameras doing one take. That's why you have CGI stuff and AI. These long tunnels from some cities. Oh shit! Just those sound effects sound a little more modern, but I could be wrong. The car's not working. They programmed the car. They locked onto the car. It's a smart car that's designed to fuck with the THX. Oh, they got him now. But he has a plan. He always has a plan. So for those of you ladies who watched Barbie and you thought you watched the peak movie, it's not Barbie. It's THX 1138. Start the engine. Oh, he figured it out. This is Anakin Skywalker defying Sebulba and going ahead anyway. Oh shit. Uh, he's trying to get it to go where he wants to go. They're fighting him. We're getting there. Yeah. They just a lot of nonsense, right? But that's the world that they live in. Like, what does all that mean? Whatever it has to mean. We're almost at the end. Oh, we're almost at the end. Oh, look at those. Look at those colors. Oh my god. That's smart technology back in 1971. It's all acted out, but look how we get things today. Look how smart devices work. Temperature left. He still has to get through another obstacle or two. Two more obstacles. So this is the first of three obstacles he has to get through to get to the end. Dead end. It's the dead end for them. Everything is like everything is storyboarded very, very carefully. Oh shit! Flew right in there. I think that was a CGI effect the way he flew into that hole. Oh shit! Now that was the stunt that George did not respect, but you have to respect the stuntmen. Always respect the stunt people. They literally die for our movies. Now this is the second obstacle. These are the creatures. This is all CGI. They fixed it with the what is it? The sand the Tuscan Raider sound. You just gotta survive all this shit. I wonder if Lobot, Lando Calrissian's right hand man. I wonder if he was kind of came from this. Oh my god, these creatures. Oh yeah. Now these little creatures will do harm. He's getting closer to the wild, the breath of the wild. This is the final obstacle. You really think about it, Breath of the Wild really is like the sequel to this, right? So they're not really badass stormtroopers. These guys are trying to lure him back. They're asking him to come back, and he can decide to leave. It's like dropping the cocaine. If he goes back, he'll get consumed. Yeah, they're all crawling on their bellies. In case you're wondering. No, he can't do it. He either goes out there and takes a chance, or he dies. He knows he'll die if he goes back. The way they started out with the superstructure was great for the time, but now he knows it's not going to work. It stopped working. The system stopped, and here we got the ending. He's finally out. And I'll show you in a moment. Amazing stuff right there. He's out. He's out. It's Tatooine without the extra sun. And there we have it. This is the movie's only music. Beautiful stuff. So great. There's a bird that flies by at some point. But anyway, look at that. It looks like a Septagon. Anyway, this is a beautiful movie. This is the movie for the new year. Every year. Look at all these actors. Trial. Look at all this shit. This is why I watch this movie. If you understand this and it makes sense to you, then watch it every year. Watch it with family, watch it with friends, but watch it for yourself, because you are the guy. You are THX. You are on that journey to get to the next thing. Crossing the border legally with a visa. Getting to the promised land. Jumping over hurdles. Don't wait for the resolution for the new year. Do it now. There's the bird flying by. Anyway, I am Maestro Drake, and this has been THX-1138. Now do me a favor, do everybody else a favor, have a happy fucking new year, because you have earned it. Peace out.